When it feels like every effort to achieve what you desire is met with resistance, it's natural to start feeling frustrated. You might wonder, why aren't my dreams coming true? Or am I doing something wrong? The truth is, many people find themselves trapped in a cycle of constantly pushing for their goals, holding on so tightly that they unknowingly create more obstacles. This constant attachment to the outcome can actually block the flow of manifestation. In fact, one of the most powerful techniques to attract what you want is something that often goes against the instinctive urge to control: letting go. In this video, we're going to explore a key concept in manifestation and spirituality: the power of detachment. By learning to release control and trust in the natural flow of the universe, you open the doors for your desires to manifest with greater ease and peace. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on what you want. Instead, it means learning how to release the tension, anxiety, and overthinking that may be holding you back. Imagine being able to feel calm and at peace, no longer weighed down by worry, knowing that your intentions are working in harmony with the universe. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to embrace the power of detachment, allowing the universe to bring your desires into reality without force or frustration. Let's dive into why letting go might be the missing piece you need to unlock the life you've been dreaming of. The concept of letting go often feels counterintuitive. When you want something deeply, the natural reaction is to hold on to it tightly, to control every aspect in the hopes that this will make it happen faster. But ironically, clinging too much to a desire can actually work against you. When you hold on too tightly, you're telling the universe, "I don't believe this is possible unless I make it happen." This mindset not only blocks the energy needed for manifestation, but also signals a lack of trust in the process. So, why is letting go so powerful? First, it allows energy to flow naturally. When you release control, you create space for opportunities, people, and experiences that align with your desires to enter your life. Detachment means that you're not sending out desperate or anxious energy, which can repel what you want rather than attract it. Instead, you're sending a signal of confidence, telling the universe that you trust it to bring your desires to you at the right time and in the right way. In spirituality, letting go is an act of surrender. It's about releasing the need to dictate how and when your goals should come to fruition. Think of it as planting a seed. When you plant a seed in a garden, you don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You water it, give it sunlight, and then trust that nature will take care of the rest. Letting go works in the same way. When you set your intention and then step back, you allow the seed of your desire to grow and unfold naturally. One of the most beautiful aspects of letting go is that it aligns you with a state of openness and receptivity. When you're no longer fixated on controlling the outcome, you become more aware of the signs, opportunities, and pathways that the universe places in your life. This openness allows you to notice synchronicities and coincidences, those subtle nudges that guide you toward your desires. Many people report that when they finally let go, things they've wanted for years suddenly start to fall into place. This is because they've stopped creating resistance and allowed the flow of life to take its course. A great way to understand this concept is through a real-life example. Imagine someone who desperately wants a specific job. They might prepare their resume meticulously, research every detail about the company, and spend days rehearsing what they'll say in the interview. While preparation is essential, too much attachment to the outcome can create pressure and anxiety. They might come across as overly eager, or their nerves could cloud their performance. But when they detach from the outcome, knowing they've done their best, they're able to enter the interview with calm confidence, showing their true abilities. Ironically, this relaxed energy is often what makes a stronger impression and leads to the job offer. Letting go, therefore, is not about abandoning your desires. It's about releasing the resistance that may be blocking them. When you let go, you're aligning yourself with a higher state of trust and surrender, where you're not only open to receiving what you've asked for, but also ready to embrace anything better that the universe has in store. Detachment doesn't mean indifference. It's about faith and trust, knowing that your intentions have been heard and that the universe is working with you to bring them into reality. If you're new to this idea, start by reminding yourself that your desires have been set in motion. Trust that the universe is responding. It may not always unfold in the way or timing you expect, but that's okay. Sometimes, the things we want arrive in ways that surprise and exceed our expectations. By letting go, you're inviting this magic to happen. When you're deeply attached to a specific outcome, the fear of, "what if it doesn't happen?" can start creeping in. This fear can trigger anxiety, which brings a host of mental and emotional blocks. Anxiety makes it easy to overthink every detail, to obsess over what might go wrong, or to feel that every little thing is a setback. Unfortunately, this cycle of worry and control is counterproductive. It traps you in a state of resistance, making it difficult for the energy of your desires to flow freely toward you. So, what exactly happens when we try to control everything? Imagine holding on to something tightly, so much so that your knuckles turn white. There's no flexibility, no room for movement, no space for anything new to enter. When we apply this grip to our desires, we create a block that prevents things from manifesting naturally. The energy of control is one of force, and force doesn't align with the gentle, fluid nature of manifestation. Manifestation works best when it comes from a place of ease and allowing, rather than tension and pressure. The problem with control is that it's often fueled by doubt. When you doubt that something will happen, you try to force it into existence. But in doing so, you communicate to the universe a lack of faith. You're essentially saying, "I don't believe this can happen unless I make it happen." This mindset doesn't leave much room for the natural unfolding of events, and it tends to repel rather than attract the things you desire. Anxiety about outcomes and a tight grip on control actually put you out of alignment with the universal flow. When you're aligned, you're relaxed, open, and trusting. You're ready to receive without conditions. To illustrate this, let's take a common example: relationships. Imagine someone who's deeply invested in making a relationship work. They're constantly texting, checking for replies, analyzing every message, and worrying about how the other person feels. This need to control and analyze every detail usually stems from a fear of losing the relationship. Ironically, this energy of desperation can push the other person away. The more they cling, the more resistant and uncomfortable the relationship becomes. But when they finally decide to let go, to trust that what's meant to be will unfold, they often find that the relationship becomes stronger or, in some cases, that they're ready to move on to something better. Letting go allows for clarity and genuine connection. This example shows how anxiety and control can backfire, even with the best intentions. In manifestation, this overthinking and controlling energy acts as a barrier. It's as if you're putting up a wall between yourself and the things you want, all because you're trying to shield yourself from potential disappointment. But here's the irony: by trying so hard to avoid disappointment, you're actually creating more opportunities for it. The more you resist and control, the more the universe reflects that same energy back to you. Now, let's think of another real-life scenario: career and financial success. When someone is overly focused on securing a promotion, for example, they may end up trying to control every aspect of their performance, often to the point of burnout. They might work long hours, stress about every detail, and constantly worry about how they're perceived. While hard work is admirable, the excessive worry and control turn into an energy of lack and neediness. When they finally release the attachment to the outcome, however, they find themselves working with a sense of joy and fulfillment rather than pressure. Paradoxically, this shift often leads to better performance and, eventually, the desired promotion. If you find yourself anxious or overly focused on controlling outcomes, take a moment to pause. Ask yourself, where am I holding on too tightly? Recognizing these patterns of control is the first step to breaking free from them. Start by practicing small acts of release. For example, if you're waiting for a response, instead of checking your phone constantly, put it down and engage in something that brings you peace or joy. Redirect your energy to things that uplift you rather than reinforce the worry. By noticing where anxiety and control show up in your life, you begin to understand how they interfere with manifestation. The more you release this need to control, the more you align with a state of trust and surrender, which invites positive energy and abundance into your life. When you let go of the how and when, you start making room for the universe to work its magic. Detachment isn't just a concept, it's a practice. It's something that requires intention and consistency, especially if you're used to holding on to things tightly. In this chapter, we'll explore 3 powerful techniques to cultivate detachment and create the ideal conditions for your desires to manifest with greater ease. Remember, the goal is not to lose sight of what you want, but to release the weight of needing it so urgently. By incorporating these practices into your routine, you'll start to feel lighter, freer, and more aligned with the flow of the universe. Strategy 1. Visualization without attachment, 400 words. Visualization is a well-known technique in manifestation, but often people visualize with a sense of attachment that turns into pressure. Practicing visualization without attachment means focusing on the feelings and emotions associated with your desire rather than the outcome itself. Close your eyes and imagine your desire coming to fruition, but instead of fixating on specific details or timing, focus on how it feels. Picture the joy, freedom, and peace you would experience if it were already yours. For example, if you're visualizing financial abundance, imagine what that freedom would feel like rather than picturing a specific amount in your bank account. Picture yourself in situations that evoke feelings of security and fulfillment, like spending quality time with loved ones or enjoying a moment of peace in a beautiful setting. This type of visualization allows you to experience the emotion of having without the desperation of needing. Practicing visualization this way tells the universe that you're open and ready, without the resistance of attachment. Strategy 2. Practicing gratitude and acceptance. 400 words. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools in manifestation because it brings your focus back to the present moment. When you're grateful for what you already have, you're sending out a signal that you're content and receptive, rather than lacking or anxious. Practicing gratitude daily can gradually replace the need to control with a sense of fulfillment in the present. Start each day by listing a few things you're grateful for. They don't have to be grand. Even small moments of joy, like a good cup of coffee or a beautiful sunrise, can shift your energy toward appreciation. Acceptance works hand in hand with gratitude. It's about recognizing and embracing your current reality while still holding space for the things you want to come. When you accept where you are, you're no longer sending out resistance. This openness allows you to receive more, because your energy aligns with abundance rather than lack. Imagine, for instance, wanting a new job but feeling stuck in your current one. Instead of focusing on what you dislike, practice gratitude for the aspects of your job that do fulfill you, like the skills you're developing or the relationships you're building. This acceptance doesn't mean settling. It means being at peace with the now while trusting in the unfolding of your future. Strategy 3. Breathwork to release attachment. 400 words. Breathwork is a transformative tool that can help you release pent-up tension and the need to control. When you're feeling attached to an outcome, it's common to experience tightness or unease in the body. This is a sign that your mind is holding on too tightly. Breathwork exercises help to relax your nervous system, releasing physical and emotional tension and creating a calm state that invites detachment. One simple technique is called the letting go breath. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take a deep inhale through your nose, filling your lungs completely. As you exhale through your mouth, visualize any tension, worries, or need to control leaving your body. Repeat this for a few minutes, focusing on the sensation of release with each exhale. Notice how your body begins to relax, and allow yourself to feel the weight of attachment slipping away. Practicing this regularly, especially when you feel anxious or overly focused on a specific outcome, can help train your mind and body to embrace a state of letting go. Breathwork brings you back to the present moment and helps to reset your energy. It's a way to signal to yourself, and to the universe, that you're releasing control and trusting the process. This practice reinforces the understanding that your worth and peace aren't tied to any specific outcome, giving you the freedom to be open to whatever unfolds. Detachment is most effective when it's paired with trust. Trust in yourself, in the universe, and in the journey your life is unfolding. Trust is a practice of letting go with confidence, knowing that things are working out even when you can't see immediate results. Building this trust can transform your approach to manifestation, allowing you to let go of rigid expectations and welcome the unexpected ways in which your desires might arrive. So, how do you start building trust in the process? A great first step is to remember past experiences where things worked out, even if they didn't go exactly as planned. Reflecting on these moments reminds you that life often has a way of providing what you need, even if it's different from what you initially envisioned. Think back to a time when something unfolded unexpectedly but turned out better than anticipated. These memories reinforce the idea that letting go of specific outcomes doesn't mean losing control. It's about opening yourself to possibilities beyond your current perspective. Another way to cultivate trust is through affirmations. Affirmations help reprogram your mind to think positively and let go of self-doubt. Try affirming phrases like, "I trust the timing of my life," or "the universe is working in my favor." Repeating these phrases can strengthen your belief that you're supported by forces beyond your control and help calm the anxious thoughts that sometimes arise during the manifestation process. One of the most effective techniques for building trust is embracing what's called divine timing. Divine timing is the belief that things happen at the right time, even if it's not when you expect or want them to. This concept is key to letting go. When you start to believe that your desires are unfolding in perfect timing, you no longer feel pressured to rush or control every step. Instead, you become more at peace with the journey, knowing that your dreams are being shaped in alignment with a bigger picture. Letting go and trusting in divine timing doesn't mean you stop taking action. It means that you take aligned action and then release the need to micromanage the outcome. For example, if you're looking for love, instead of obsessing over every date or interaction, trust that the right person will come into your life at the right time. Continue living a life you love, doing things that make you happy and fulfilled. This approach not only brings you closer to your desire, but also allows it to manifest in a way that's more meaningful and lasting. Another helpful exercise is writing a trust journal. At the end of each day, jot down any small synchronicities, unexpected blessings, or moments when things just clicked. These entries help remind you of the ways the universe is supporting you, even in subtle ways. Over time, this practice builds a foundation of trust, helping you let go of doubts and encouraging you to relax into the journey of manifestation. In building trust, you create the mental and emotional space to let go of the worry and doubt that often hold you back. You start to understand that every step, even the unexpected or challenging ones, is leading you toward what's meant for you. Trust becomes a tool to break free from attachment and embrace the beautiful unfolding of your life. Once you start practicing detachment and cultivating trust, certain signs will appear, showing that you're aligned with the flow of manifestation. Recognizing these signs can boost your confidence, helping you stay on track and maintain the mindset of allowing rather than controlling. Here are a few indicators that you're effectively letting go and trusting the process. 1. You feel at peace with not knowing. When you're no longer desperate for a particular outcome, a sense of calm takes over. You're okay with the idea that things might not go exactly as planned, trusting that what's meant for you will come in its own time. This acceptance of uncertainty is a powerful signal that you're aligned with the energy of trust. 2. Synchronicities start to appear. When you're truly letting go, you may notice an increase in synchronistic events, meaningful coincidences that seem almost magical. These could be random encounters, seeing repeated numbers, or even small nudges that reassure you you're on the right path. Synchronicities act as gentle reminders from the universe, affirming that your desires are being acknowledged and that you're moving in harmony with your intentions. 3. You're more focused on the journey than the destination. Detachment brings you back to the present, allowing you to enjoy each step of the process rather than obsessing over the outcome. You find fulfillment in the actions you're taking, whether they're directly related to your goal or not. This shift from when to now keeps your energy grounded and your focus positive. 4. Feelings of gratitude become more frequent. Gratitude shifts your focus to what's already present, diminishing the need for anything more. When you notice yourself feeling genuinely grateful, even in small moments, it's a sign that you're vibrating at a frequency of abundance, which naturally attracts more of what you want into your life. Seeing these signs as confirmations reinforces your commitment to detachment and trust. These small indicators help to dissolve any lingering doubts, encouraging you to remain open and receptive to whatever comes. As you continue to cultivate these practices, you'll find that manifestation feels less like a struggle and more like a harmonious, fulfilling process. Detachment isn't a one-time achievement. It's a lifelong practice that grows and deepens with time. Every day, you're given new opportunities to let go, trust, and embrace life as it comes. This practice doesn't mean giving up on your dreams or desires. Instead, it means holding them lightly, allowing them space to grow and evolve in their own way. The more you practice detachment, the more it becomes a natural part of how you approach everything in life. To make detachment a lasting habit, try setting daily reminders for yourself. In the morning, start by asking, "What can I let go of today?" This simple question shifts your focus and sets a tone of openness. At the end of each day, take a few moments to reflect on any challenges or attachments that may have come up. Did you find yourself clinging to a particular outcome or worrying excessively? These reflections are a chance to realign and remember that detachment is a gradual process. Over time, as you practice, you'll notice a growing sense of freedom. You'll become less reactive to things outside your control, feeling lighter and more at ease. This shift brings a profound peace, a state where you trust that everything is unfolding in its own time and way. The beauty of detachment is that it allows you to experience the full range of life without the weight of constant expectation. You're free to dream, to pursue your passions, and to experience joy, all while being open to whatever the universe has in store. As you move forward, Remember that each step you take toward detachment is a step toward inner peace and fulfillment. By learning to let go, you're opening yourself to receive more of what you truly desire, often in ways you couldn't have anticipated. Embrace this practice, knowing that the journey of detachment will continue to enrich your life in beautiful and unexpected ways. When you live with detachment, you're no longer at the mercy of every twist and turn. Instead, you become an empowered creator, inviting your dreams to flow toward you naturally, guided by the wisdom of the universe. This is the essence of manifesting with ease, trusting that you have everything within you to attract the life you envision and that, by letting go, you make space for it to arrive. As we wrap up this exploration of detachment and trust, remember that these are not merely concepts to understand but practices to embody. By releasing your grip on control and trusting the process, you invite a more fluid and harmonious manifestation of your desires. You've learned various strategies: visualization without attachment, gratitude and acceptance, breathwork, and the importance of building trust in divine timing that can serve as powerful tools on your journey. The beauty of detachment lies in its ability to lighten your load and open your heart to new possibilities. With every step you take toward letting go, you create space for abundance and joy to flow into your life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights on manifestation and spiritual growth. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for joining me on this journey today.